Hi, boys and girls and LGBTQ plus folks out there. My name is Ariel Bowie. Some of you may know me as a musician, but some of you may also know me as Miss Ariel, a music teacher at Melodious Studio, where I teach from my home. But you also may know me as one of the grown-ups at Oz School Days, or maybe even at Youth Empowerment through the Arts and Humanities rock camps. And you may also know me as a friend of Jessie Zazu's at Jessie Zazu Inc. So today, what we're going to be doing is taking a little bit of that music teaching that goes on in this room, in my house, to my kitchen, which is that way. But before we do that, I want to talk about what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a little bit of STEAM-based learning. Now, what is STEAM? STEAM is S for science, T for technology, E for engineering, A is for art, and M for math. So I want to do a little bit of an experiment with you in my kitchen. Let's go check it out. All right, so here's the dining room before we get to the kitchen, and this is where we're actually going to be doing our experiment. We'll talk about all that stuff in just a moment. But let me give you a little bit of a tour before we get started. This is my grandpa. I call him Om Noi, and this is an altar. It's a part of a Vietnamese culture where you greet your grandparents and elders first before you leave the house and when you arrive. So I'm not really good about keeping up with it, but I like to have it here because it reminds me of being a kid. It reminds me of my grandparents, reminds me of my family and my culture. So you can take an incense and bow to them after you light it and put it here, and it smells really good. There's fruits and flowers and things, so that's a nice reminder. A dog in the backyard, some plants on the windowsill. Yeah, so this is the kitchen. Ice cream truck. All right, experiment time. Today, I'm going to show you how you can play music with some pretty common items you could find around a kitchen. So for this experiment, what you'll need is some water, some glasses, and then if you would like to, maybe some food coloring and a measuring cup and something to play your musical instrument with, like a chopstick, maybe a spoon, maybe a fork, just whatever you have lying around that you could gently play your musical glasses with. All right, so I noticed that wine glasses made the best sounds, but you can use whatever's around the house. Make sure that you get help from your grown-up because it's very easy to break wine glasses. So be very careful and always do things with a grown-up to help you. All right, so I want to play you some songs to start off with, and then we can talk about the science and math part of it. So here you go. I have pre-filled these already for you, and I want to play for you Hot Crossed Buns. We're going to start off with hot cross buns today and talk about, my goodness, how could I get such different sounds out of each one of these glasses? High sound, middle sound, and low sound. How did I get these different pitches or different frequencies? These are the words usually used in science to talk about a high sound, a middle sound, and a low sound. A low pitch or a low frequency, a medium pitch or a medium frequency, and a high pitch or a high frequency. When we talk about frequency, we're talking about sound waves. These are things that we can't see, but Sometimes they travel fast, and sometimes they travel slow. Sometimes they travel slow, and sometimes they travel fast, and sometimes they're somewhere in the middle. Now, let's talk about another thing you might know from science, which is matter. So there are different kinds of matter, like solid, like this glass is solid, or liquid, like the water inside this glass is liquid, or there's gas. The air vibrating around this is gas. So the more matter or the more mass you have, the lower the sound is going to be. And the less mass or matter, in this case our matter is our water. We have less water in here, the higher the sound. Can you think of some examples of things that have more mass that make a lower sound, and then less mass that make a higher sound? A big bear probably has a low roar. Big roar, big bear. And a fly buzzing around your ear is really small mass, and probably sounds like this. Bzzz, makes a high sound. So more mass, lower sound. Less mass, higher sound. That's the way that a piano works. Normally I teach piano, but also other instruments. So a piano, when you hit the key, it hits a hammer to a string, and the lower notes have a thicker, longer string, so they have more mass. And the high notes have thinner, shorter strings. Less mass, high sound. So when you're experimenting at home with your glasses and your water, you'll notice the more water you put in there, the lower the sound will be. And the less water, the higher the sound will be. And then one in the middle somewhere. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. I won't keep going, you know how that song goes, but that's another song you could play with some high, medium, and low sounds you could make at home. All right, another song you might be able to play too is Peanuts. Nice. So these are some of my students' favorite songs that you can play with 3 notes only, and you could do this at home too. So I noticed, okay, well, I thought about it and I was like, I put the amount of water in and then I just tested it with my ears to see if the notes sounded good together. But if I was trying to get you to be able to play it at home too, how would you know how much to put? So I don't know, we'll have to experiment together, but I put the water into the measuring cup and I said, okay, my highest note had a 1/4 cup. Okay, that's a 1/4 cup. And then my middle note has 1 cup. All right, so we've got a 1/4 cup, we've got 1 cup, and the lowest one has a cup and 1/4. So maybe those measurements can help you to get a starting point and you can adjust it from there. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it would be nice for it to sound like the notes that you know best. So right now I have a 1/4 cup in here, 1 cup in here, and a cup and a 1/4 in there. Well, another part of STEAM-based learning though is being able to visually think about something. So that's why we're doing mass and pitch using these cups and water so you can see the different colors and the different amounts of mass. But another way that we can visually imagine music is with notes. So I'm going to write down with colors what notes to play for these different songs. All right, so we just talked a little bit about visual thinking as a part of STEAM-based learning. We started off by having different colors and being able to see how different amounts of mass affect the pitch. But another way of visualizing music, visually thinking about music, or being able to see music with our eyes is to read music. We're going to start with hot crossed buns. Hot crossed buns was the song we started off this video with. Hot crossed buns. So let's see. It goes blue, red, green, or high, middle, low. So let's get this blue one. I'm going to start up here. That's a higher note. But as we go down lower, the medium one, it's a little bit lower than that. So not only is the sound lower, but on the page, it would go lower too. So blue, red, green, and then again, so blue, red, green, going down lower. Now, this is filled in because it's a quarter note, and quarter notes are worth 1 beat. Quarter notes are worth 1 beat. So it goes 1, 1, and then this is a half note. You hold that for 2 beats. So music has a heartbeat, just like we do. So we're gonna say 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. So since that happens twice, let's do it again. Going back up higher and then having it go down just a little bit more because it's a little bit lower of a sound. Got our quarter note there and our half note, green. Yes, so blue, red, green, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Very nice. Got our half notes and our quarter notes. We got our notes going from higher to lower, higher to lower. And then we're going to go hot crossed buns, hot crossed buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot crossed buns. Low, medium, and then back to hot crossed buns. Yay! Now you know how to read hot crossed buns too. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. I'm going to sing it together with you. Let's sing it together. Hot crossed buns, hot crossed buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot crossed buns. Yay! That's one song that you can play. And now you understand how to visually see music on a page. High to low, high to low. Long sounds, short sounds, going high to low. Hot crossed buns. All right, so once you figured out how to play hot crossed buns, you might want to play another song too. And another song that we could learn to play that's a little bit harder than hot crossed buns is Mary Had a Little Lamb. So let's figure out how to write, read, and play Mary Had a Little Lamb on our different colored wine glasses. Whoa, that went by fast. So with Mary Had a Little Lamb, I want to especially show you how notes go from high to low on the page. When we go high to middle to low, then we go back up again, and then we stay on the same note. Go down and stay on the same note. Go up and stay on the same note. Start from the top, going down, going up again, and then the same. Down, stay the same, up, down, down. So that's what we call in music directional reading. We're going to go down, and then up, and then same, down, same, up, same, up, down, down, up, same, same, down, same, up, down, down. From higher to middle to lower to higher to high, high, the same, low, low, the same, high, high, the same, high, middle, low, going up, same, same, down, repeat, up, down, down. Oh, hello there. Did you have fun playing Mary Had a Little Lamb? Well, I have one more song I'd like to share with you today, and it's the hardest one out of the three. So first we did Hot Cross Buns, and then we did Mary Had a Little Lamb, and the last song for today is going to be Linus and Lucy from Peanuts, the Charlie Brown cartoon. Now that last one, for the Linus and Lucy from Peanuts, there are a couple of different kinds of rhythms that we didn't talk about before. So obviously this is the hardest song out of Hot Cross Buns being the easiest, and then Mary Had a Little Lamb being the medium, and then Linus and Lucy from Peanuts being the hardest one. So we've already talked about quarter notes being one heartbeat of your music, one beat. We talked about half notes equal 2 beats. So you got 1 beat, 1, 2 beats. And then here we have whole notes. Whole notes are equal to 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dotted half notes are equal to 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. And then this thing is called a tie. So when you have a tie, you add those. So if this is 4 and this is 4, you would hold this for 8 beats. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. That is a lot to throw at you for one day. So some of you might be able to do some of the easier ones. Some of you might be able to do the harder ones. But either way, the point is to have fun and play music. All right, well, thank you so much. Bye, you guys. Once again, my name is Miss Ariel, and I'm going to be putting the songs up on my website at melodiastudio.com so that if you really need to see those again and you'd like to reference the music while you play, you can do that. All right, I'm going out with the song. Bye.